It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA. Take a look at the Spurs, undergoing possibly the worst finals collapse we've ever seen. Greg, is there anything they can do to turn this thing around?
Kevin, if we're being real, probably not. But if they're to have any chance, they can't worry about what might have been. They need to find something that works tonight and take this thing one game at a time.
Wow. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Trae Young is out there with Russell. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Miles in at the 4. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Miles, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Here's Castle. Rebounded by the Celtics. And a phenomenal postseason journey for him, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
Pitch to MP. In the corner, Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. To the middle, here's Miles, and then Miles with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. MP, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Castle. Driving to the basket. That shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Here's Tatum. And he finishes nicely on the way.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Now Miles. Young sets a screen for Miles. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Spurs lit up the floor. He picked up 39 points and did so at a very efficient rate, playing within the flow of the offense. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wesley's checked in, and Poole subbed in for Castle.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Celtics leading by 8. Down low, defended by Miles. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by MP.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Wesley. And the 3-ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. MP with it. Picked up by Poole. Here's Tatum. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations with bodies around him. How about Jason Tatum maintaining his concentration?
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Miles kicks to Wesley. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Poole, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, and it's Miles with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Young. He has yet to score. Pass to Poole. Misses the three. And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you as these two teams in for the Celtics. Brownie's checked in. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Hart. MP's checked in for Dante Exum. And it's Pritchard in for White. Celtics leading by 10. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. Castle is out there with Young. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Wesley in at the power forward. Wesley with the screen on Brown. Vassell, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Tatum passes to MP. Lets it go from 14. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's 15 points for MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
To the paint, it's tipped, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. Boston making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Poole's checked in for San Antonio. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's MP. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell.
Celtics foul. First personal foul for the team foul.
Now Young. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 16. MP with it. Picked up by Poole. MP, no good. 59 seconds left in the first half. And Young, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the inside. Young. And good off the lead pass that time. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Young. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 10 points.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
2 seconds left, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams
taking a look at the Spurs. And that is it for half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Young's got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio. Brown deciding where to go with it. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Spurs trail by 15. Pass to Castle. And Miles kicks to Vassell. That 3 off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
MP, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 21 points for MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Vassell outside. Miles sets the screen for Vassell. They get the rebound. The 3. The kick out to Young. Goes up again. Misses off the right eye.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP is number 1. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
And so Young will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 19. Miles the pass to Young. Wembanyama sets a screen for Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Vassell outside. Here's Castle, covered by MP. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Jacks up a 3. Vassell, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And that one's good. MP's got 27.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to MP. Rebound, San Antonio. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over MP, Castle. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. Making a change here. West. So it's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. White against Young. Back to Vassell. Wesley with the screen on Tatum. San Antonio again missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. Trae Young is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Wesley in at the pivot, manning the middle. Young against White. Boston grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
You're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Boston making some changes. Honey's checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Hart. Free throw, no good for MP. It's Vassell on the wing. Great look, but off the mark. Boston leading by 9. It's tipped. Stolen by Miles. Here's Castle. He's covered by Brown. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And the shot goes down. And now that's 35 points for MP.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Young, right side, makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Young inside. Vassell wide open. Off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. There's a minute 47 left here in the 4th quarter. Young outside. Pass to Miles. Young inside. Clowney pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
MP, that triple is down the hatch.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league, and MP, yes sir.
Spurs trail by 11. Young outside. It's Vassell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. What's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Miles against Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's MP for 3. Off target. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.